Welcome to the stream. We'll be going live soon. Oh, sorry, we'll be starting the movie in a minute. 3 streams in 3 days on this channel, and then a couple on the wrestling channel over the weekend. So technically 5 streams in 5 days. Going for the marathon. We'll be starting the movie in a moment once my Pop-Tarts are ready. That's the important thing. Not had Pop-Tarts for ages. So I've done the first Ghostbusters review, and it's just going through the censors. So hopefully it should be up in another 2 or 3 days. Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, how else are you going to open? Is this Ghostbusters or Baby's Day Out? Do, do, do. Bum, 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 bum. Ghostbusters. And it don't look good. Ghostbusters. Do, 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 do. Oh, she's in everything, this woman. Not sure she's in anything now. Sadly, I think she passed away. Hey, Cindy, how's it going? Welcome. Rough crowd. I've only just put the film on. Good old Egon. I said this in the review of the first movie, but I really ship Egon and Janine. Janine and Vince. No, Lewis, sorry. I enjoy them together, but I don't know. I just ship her more with Egon. I don't even remember Dana and Venkman being separated. I knew they had the baby together. Well, I think it's his baby. Oh, maybe it's not, because she hasn't heard from him for a while. Oh, Egon's happy. He got a kiss on the cheek. Maybe it's not his baby. I always remembered it being his baby, but maybe not. Oh, it might be, actually. Oh, I can't remember. We'll find out. It's, yeah. I've seen it a few times, but it's been a while, Cindy. I've not seen it for quite a few years. I guess they're separated just so that they can have a romantic reuniting at the end of the film, probably. But it seems a bit pointless. I do like his delivery of Valentine's Day. This reaction stuff is like classic Murray. Just his bemusement and deadpan reactions to what they're saying. Well, he's honest about being a fraud. Oh, I love this actor. Always plays slime bags. I think his name's Kurt Fuller, something like that. One scary painting. His accent is terrible. It's probably intentional, to be fair, but I'm on the part with Dana doing the painting, and you've got the sleazy sort of art guy flirting with her. Trying to get her to go out with him. Like 13 minutes in, Cindy, 13:40. Ray's going all Rupert Giles with his occult shop. You mean the arty guy who was hitting on Dana? Could be. I don't know if I've ever seen that movie. I've seen bits of it. He's in lots of things, though. He's in Ally McBeal. He's one of the camp leaders in, Adam's Family Values. One of those guys. I'm going to see Lisa Frankenstein tomorrow, Cindy. They've snuck it out in the UK in the last week. There's only a few showings near me, so I have to see it this week before it disappears.
I'm a man. I'm sensitive. I need to feel loved. I need to be desired. When you started introducing me to the old world change.
Well, they caught me off guard because originally I'm sure it was coming out at the end of March in the UK. So I wasn't expecting it for another few weeks. And I was going to try and do it with Rachel, but I think they got it in February. So it's probably already come and gone. But hopefully there might be a review with the two of us doing it at some point. This baby stuff really grates on me. The problem I have with this sequel, certainly at the moment and from memory, is that I think the characters don't act the same as in the first film. They seem to be acting out of character. Yeah, it's really annoying, Cindy, because I think it's one of the more promising horror movies that's coming out at the moment. But like, I think there's some big movies coming out over the next month, and of course they've got to give the extra showings to Imaginary. Yeah, probably. I don't know if I'll do it. I might wait for streaming. I'm not going cinema. I've already seen a couple of bad horror movies this year at the cinema. And Lisa Frankenstein is more of a priority for me. If I can find it online, I might do it. Feel. What, imaginary? Oh, I didn't know you get free tickets. Is it 2 every month? Oh, wow. Impressive. Do you know someone at the cinema or something? Or is it through work or? Oh, okay. So sort of like a cinema pass. Right, really. Well, I think if my friend sends me the codes this month for my 2 free ones, I'll probably use one of them for the new Ghostbusters or something. Because I'm obviously a bit on the fence about that, so it's probably a good one to use a free ticket for. This is so annoying. I can't believe how bad this is at the moment. Thankman is really bugging me. Stop shouting! It doesn't make the joke more funny. Jesus. You watch Pete and Dave defend this on their review this week. I'm going to be all over their asses. Janos. I've not even seen Ghostbusters Afterlife, but I very seriously doubt that this is better than Ghostbusters Afterlife. I don't know. This is 89. The first one was 84, so there's quite a long gap. I mean, obviously they wanted a sequel because the first one was so successful. But they did have plenty of time to come up with a good idea. I like this guy. The judge. It's the one who plays the guy on the Watchers Council in Buffy. Quentin Travers. Audience.
Please look at exhibit A through F on the table over here. Do you recognize this equipment?
Yeah, this is stuff the cops took from their truck.
Do you know what this equipment is used for?
I don't know.
Alright.
Report that the defendants are under a judicial restraining order that strictly forbids them from performing services as paranormal investigators.
It's interesting.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, I kind of admire that in a way because at least he's being honest. He could have just said, yep, it made a shit ton of money. Let's get the sequel rolling. But clearly I disagree. Shut up.
So you were just trying to help out a friend who was scared of what was happening to her when you're scared. What? There was no evil intent, no malice, because you live here. When you live in a place and you love it like you do, you want nothing bad to happen. Because it'll never happen again. It's an isolated incident. It's a one-shot deal.
Objection, Your Honor. Reading the witness.
Say, Mr. Tully, any questions for this witness? We have some very limited case. We've got the medical authority. Your witness.
Dr. Beckman, would you please tell the court why it is that you and your co-defendants took it upon yourselves to dig a very big hole in the middle of First Avenue?
Well, there's so many holes in First Avenue, we really didn't think anyone would notice. Keep that up, mister. I'll find you contempt. I'm truly sorry.
I'll ask you again, Dr. Beckman, why are we digging the hole? And please remember you're under oath.
There are some things in this world that go way beyond.
Well, the reason in the film is because they were caught digging into the city's sewer system illegally.
So what you're saying is that the world of the supernatural is your exclusive.
And obviously their reasoning is they were looking into the supernatural, but you're right, Cindy. There wouldn't be I doubt there would be a trial over it. And certainly not that fast. Slime's gonna go crazy. I had to rent this as well. Yeah, maybe a bit of jail time, but yeah, seems the fine. This scene is so dumb. It's called Mutant or Mutants from 1984, so doing it on a theme again. Let's see. Mutant, yeah, 1984. AKA Night Shadows. Ooh. Ray. Egon. Three streams in 3 nights on this channel, Cindy. Because the pilot stream tomorrow. And then that stream on Friday. Yeah. The episode's on YouTube, not surprisingly. I swear this is a staple of sequels where you get some sort of like rap redoing of the main theme. It's rubbish. I think it's a double pilot, Cindy. tomorrow. So we're watching 2 of the buggers. Same producers as Ghostbusters, as Baywatch. So take that for what it's worth. Lots of wrestling cameos as well, not surprisingly. Giant Gonzalez is in the pilot, I think. Sting's in another episode. Bunch of wrestlers. Because it's an action show and because Hogan's in it, I'm expecting it to be a bit more entertaining than the Baywatch pilot. Well, the giant Gonzalez is close to 8 feet tall, so he'll be easy to spot. Well, I didn't say 8 feet tall, I said close to. Well, in WWF, they claimed he was 8 feet tall, which I'm guessing they were lying. But in WCW, they always said about 7'7". Which is a bit more believable, but again, might be a stretch. Because I think like Andre the Giant was 7 foot something. Let's see. I'm going to check this. Well, according to Google, he was 7'7". The tallest wrestler ever, and a tie for the tallest basketball player ever, because he played basketball for a while. Just like Lewis in the first film, this little weasel has no chance against Venkman. I'm not sure what to think of Janine's red hair in this. I don't know if I'm liking it or not. Oh, I forgot she named the baby Oscar. What a dumb name for a baby. Poor little Oscar. Yeah, it was always going to be hard, though, to be fair, because the first one was the second highest grossing movie of 84. It made close to 3 million, which back then was a lot. '89 was another pretty competitive year as well. I don't know what happened to her husband because they said she got married or something earlier. I guess it didn't last. Yeah, I'm not surprised, really. It's a funny franchise because I think of it as a really big franchise. And everyone seems to know it. Like, everybody knows what Ghostbusters is, even if they've never seen any of the movies. But I guess it's competing with a lot nowadays. And it's a bit like the modern indie films, maybe they're just not, to a modern audience, as relevant as they would be to like someone my age. These jokes are pretty weak on the whole. That's bordering on racist, Peter. Nothing wrong with an immigrant settling down in New York City, making a living. Classic Ray reaction there. Well, it's, because I remember, I can't remember which review it was. I don't know if it was the Ghostbusters review last week or one of, but I remember because when they were talking about, I think it was King Kong or something, either Kong or Godzilla. Like Dave had a throwaway line about that franchise being bigger than Ghostbusters or something like that, because he said that's maybe why they moved the release date of the new Ghostbusters. And at the time, I thought it was crazy. I think of Ghostbusters as much bigger franchise, especially in like the US or the UK. But I don't know. Maybe that's just because I grew up on it and I think of it as a big franchise. There's obviously not been that many films in it compared to some. I don't know why Men in Black is a more popular franchise. If it is. I don't know if it has the longevity of Ghostbusters, though. Because I don't think people still look back on the first Men in Black as fondly as they do the original Ghostbusters. Yeah, they've gone for a more punky look with Janine. Oh, Max van Sydow. So he must be doing the voice or something. Because it's got him listed as Vigo, as well as the other guy. Unless it's just because you've got these photographs. So maybe he's Vigo in one of the photos. No, I didn't. I didn't know that. Yeah, this is really bad. I don't remember this being this bad. I sort of remember it being slow at first and not really digging the first half. But then it sort of got better in the second half. But it's worse than I remember. I would say. Maybe. I never really thought about it like that. Maybe. I'm going to see Temple of Doom probably at the weekend as well. They've got a few screenings at one of the cinemas near me. Because it's 40 years, of course. 84. I think after that one, I've probably seen... How many? Oh, 5. I think I've probably seen all 5 at the cinema after I've seen that. Because I don't think I've seen Temple of Doom at the cinema. I quite like some of the horror visuals in this scene, underground. Because I was old enough to see Last Crusade when it came out at the cinema. Because I was 9. So that's the first one. And then I think I saw like a screening of the first one of Raiders at some point. And then I've obviously seen the 2 modern ones at the cinema. So I think, yeah, I think I've just got Temple of Doom now. Really? That surprises me. His face! Ernie Hudson's reactions in that scene might be the highlight of the film. Winston, that's it. I was trying. Damn it, that makes me sound like a racist. I forgot his name. Winston. They must have had fun shooting that scene. Gotta be kidding me, Dana. Fuck me. I don't think he's earned that level of compliment. Just to think Pete could be swimming around in the slime with the others if he wasn't on a date with Sigourney Weaver. Doesn't know what he's missing. That is one hell of a sweater he's got on. The definition of punching above your weight. Fuck him up, Winston. Fuck him up. Fuck him up, Winston. Fuck him up. Don't take that shit from Ray Winston. The slime is making them crazy. What a way to gate crash a date. Boo, boo. I remember this song. Do, 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 do. We're gonna have to keep control. Bum, 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 bum. Us, we got to take control. To Doctor, we're the Ghostbusters and we're in control. Or something like that. We got to take control. Oh, Dana's happy, Lewis, because it means you've moved on from her. Typical. Is French bread any good, Cindy? Pretty sure I've never had it. Slumber party. That's a pretty good joke. Almost 50% of us voted we. You tell them, Mayor. That's the line of the movie where he says, being miserable and treating other people like shit is every New Yorker's God-given right. Fucking hell. This plot is lame. I don't know. Well, I'm sure in America, French people have a worse reputation because for some reason, your country seems to really hate the French. And I'm not sure why. I think we do as well. I mean, I guess it's all history, but like, seems a bit random to me. I feel like the Kurt Fuller character is just like a more watered down version of the Peck character from the first movie. Mm. Yeah, it's not, because I've been there a few times. It's actually not really my experience. I think overall, from my experience anyway, they tend to be really nice people. You obviously get some who aren't, and it has that sort of big city vibe where everything's going 100 miles an hour, but it's actually not too bad. What's that CGI baby doing on the ledge? This psych ward plot makes no sense anyway. By now, everyone in the city knows that there's spooky stuff going on. And the Ghostbusters have a reputation. So if they say there's spooky stuff going on, you would be quicker to believe them than if it was the first movie. That's a great question, Cindy. Not as far as I know, is the answer. But maybe.
I don't care who he is. You're not gonna take my
Bastard!
Lieutenant, I think you better talk to this guy. I'm busy here. It's some dock supervisor down at 1034.
Pardon.
He said the Titanic just arrived.
Okay, that was good. The Titanic gag was good. Oh, Philip Baker Hall. Love that guy. Bookman. I don't know how he expected that to go down. Have to take control. Ba, 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 ba. To us, we got to take control. Ba, ba, ba. We're the Ghostbusters and we're in control. Gonna have to take it on. Ba, 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 ba. I remember this being like the big single. Too close to call. What bit are you on? Oh yeah, you are ahead of me then. I think I just saw actually. I think the Oscars are on ITV, which means I can watch them this year. I don't know if how they're doing it. It might just be a highlights thing or something. But they're normally on Sky Movies, which I don't have. Yeah. Sometimes I listen to the coverage on the radio, but I haven't done that for a few years now. The stuff on the Statue of Liberty, I actually don't mind too much. Boom, boom, boom. Higher, higher. Higher, higher. True. Oh yeah, I forgot. He got in the Ghostbusters gear. gets to be one of the heroes. Higher, higher. Love. Higher, higher.
Okay, but I didn't know you had your life. So maybe you could move. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so they can have this plot, but the plot is kind of dumb anyway. I mean, you would think Vigo would want like an actual adult to bring him to life. Well, you forgetting he's a villain, Ray. Like, it's not like he was possessed. He was actively doing evil things. Pretty sure he was, anyway. Deadhead. Weaver is so wasted in this. Well, because it's Ghostbusters 2. I would have thought that was pretty obvious, Cindy. It's a different way to do it, I know. They don't just have the number 2, which a lot of sequels have. Yeah. I think I remember that now. Yeah. Okay. I guess it was the slime making him do it. I mean, I got the impression he was a bit of an arsehole anyway, and like he was kind of scared shitless by the villain, so felt he had to do it. But he was definitely acting villainous at times on his own. But I guess they're saying it was the slime. Oh, brother. So cheesy. Oh, wow. It was written by Aykroyd and Ramis again. They wrote the first one. Cindy doing her research. Well, that is sad because wouldn't have been that old. This has got to be someone like Bobby Brown or someone like that. Definitely has that sort of sound. Oh, he's a good guy now. What the fuck is going on? The sleazebag who was working for the mayor is suddenly a good guy. I guess we're gonna have to take Egon's dance. This is in control. To us, we got to take Papa. Ghostbusters! Buster, move, Cindy. What did it suggest for you? I'll see what you did there, Spirit. It suggested something called My Husband's Double Life for me, which is a great title. Probably better than the film. Ah, okay. Makes sense. So I've seen the 2016 one, but only once at the cinema. So that's been a while. And I've never seen Ghostbusters Afterlife. So that'll be a first time watch. We'll be doing them soon. Oh, Run DMC. Oh, I feel bad now for shitting on their song. I love Run DMC. Oh, this might be them, actually. This is probably them. That makes sense, because it's much better than the one I was shitting on earlier. I told you it was Bobby Brown. I knew it doing that song earlier. I might have just remembered. The music's pretty good, once again, to be fair. Oh, Jason Reitman had a little cameo. Son of the director. Probably about a 4. I'm doing a review anyway. 4.5, maybe a 5 is the highest I would go. Well, 4 out of 10. Maybe 4.5. I think 5 is the highest I would go. I don't think I would go higher than 5. Oh, the first one's a 9. First one's a classic. But there should be reviews on the way anyway. I've recorded the review for the first one, but I'm just getting it through the censors. It's funny because I use quite a few clips, but the thing they picked me up on was like using the music video at the end. They actually didn't seem to mind me using the clips that much. It's weird. But yeah, the first film review should be up soon. Yeah, I guess they must be. It'll probably get cleared though, because it's a music video which is like widely available. If not, I'll just cut it out or just edit some of it out. But I'm sure it will get cleared. What else? I watched a Joe Dante movie called Matinee tonight. Have you seen that one? With John Goodman in. First time watch for me. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was on my Amazon watch list. And I like the sound of it. And obviously Joe Dante. I normally like his movies, so. I know it was a bit of a flop when it came out, which is a shame. Okay, let's see what. So 6.6 on IMDb, Ghostbusters 2. Yeah. Well, a bit high for my liking, but I can sort of see for an IMDb score, it's in the ballpark. I mean, that's from a lot of reviews, though, so I think it's one of those. So it's 221K in bracket. I don't know if that's the amount of people who rated it. Must be, I guess. Oh, yeah, that is a lot. I was thinking that. Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out, Cindy. I'll be back on tomorrow on the pilot stream when I get home from the cinema. But yeah, I should be normal time tomorrow and then again on Friday. Pardon. So thanks, and I'll see you again soon. Night.